Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be looking at how you can manage stress, yeah, and then you still keep that smile. Like, a lot of people that people are going through a lot due to stress. It could be because of work, it could be because of maybe relationships, it could be because of education, family, and so on and so forth. So this can cause a lot of people to go through so much stress, and they lost the smile they always give out, or the happiness they always have, and so on and so forth. So in today's video, we are going to be looking at how you can actually manage that stress, and then you still keep that smiling face. Yes. But first, if you are watching me right now and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do me a favor and subscribe. Please, where is Viana Beauty? I can't wait. I want to see you. Check your health and maintain your wealth. Please share my video, I beg. Mr. Quetta, please share my video before I start, I beg. Let me try to share as well, please. Okay, Sister Viana. Okay, I'm buying. Okay. So first of all, I want us to look at what stress is. All right. So from what I have discovered, I wrote some things down, and this is, if you are going through what I'm going to read here, if this is what you're going through, then it is what we call stress. All right. So stress is simply that emotional feeling or physical tension. This feeling can come from an event or thought that makes one frustrated, nervous, or even angry. All right. So if you have that feeling where you're nervous, there's so much tension, right? So much tension, or you're just angry over, I don't know, you're angry over nothing, or somebody does something to you and you keep getting angry over it, you stress up yourself. All right. So the common signs of stress can, you have low energy, you have headache, you have chest pain, you have rapid heartbeat, you have loss of, you can even have loss of sexual desire. I'm sure Check Your Health and Maintain Your Wealth will agree with me on this, that if you are stressed up, then you can lose sexual desire, right? Check your health and maintain your health. Check your wealth. Is it your wealth? Okay, check your health and maintain your wealth. Check your health and maintain your wealth. I'm sure, doc, I'm sure you agree with me on this, right? If you're stressed up, if you're stressed up, you can easily lose sexual desire. So a lot of people are suffering because of stress, not because they are sick or something, but because maybe something happened to them long time ago, or they are in a relationship, or because of family problems, or because of children, and so on and so forth. And they keep thinking, they keep stressing themselves up, and this can actually cause depression. Stress can actually cause depression, anxiety, and or even unnecessary medical condition. Now, I'm not here to preach or something. I just want to bring out some tips which can actually help us to manage stress and then still keep that smile. Because you can be stressed at work. Stress can come from work, stress can come from family, like I said. Stress can come from work, family, education, and so, relationships, and so on and so forth. All right. So if you're going through any of this, like I said, it's a feeling, it's a feeling, or like you're going through, can be physical tension, or it can occur because of thoughts, like you keep thinking, or an event that occur that makes you to be so tensed. All right. So if you're going through all of these things, I am here to give you 5 tips. 5 tips that can actually help you to manage your stress. Okay, so let me take some messages. Our Mata TV, good evening. Yeah, our Mata TV, good evening. I'm fine. And you? I hope you are fine too. Okay, Mr. Belly say he agrees that the pew. Okay, I share our Mata TV. Thank you very, very much. Where who is that if you don't, please don't put me in trouble. We are asking who is Mr. Quetta. Okay, it's my friend. All right. I greet you too, Daddy Pew. Doc is Mr. Quetta is my friend. Okay, he's always on my channel and he's always very, very supportive. Alright. Yeah. So now, while it may seem like there is nothing you can do about stress at work, there are steps you can take to relieve the pressure and regain control. Okay, what do I mean by this? What I simply mean is, now you can feel like there is nothing. Actually, stress is something that is not, it's not easy to avoid it. Yes, but there are things you can do in order to like reduce it. But there is no single person on earth that can say no, I've never gone through stress. Because like I said, it can happen either in a relationship, it can happen either in the family, it can happen either at work, it can happen even maybe you witnessed an event or something happened and you saw it, and so on and so forth. So there is nobody that will tell you that okay, I've never gone through stress. I don't think that's possible. I'm sure Doc is always there to tell me if it's true or not. Mr. Simon, thank you very, very much. Happy Sunday. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, so there is no single person that will tell you, okay, I've never gone through stress. All right, I'm not sure. People have gone through stress, like, but although that people that have gone have witnessed it or gone through it more than others, but there is no way you can tell me that you have never gone through stress. Like I said, I'm not here to preach, but I'm here to give you 5 tips that can actually help you, me, in order to reduce or manage this stress and still keep that smiling face. Because I don't want to see people, you greet somebody, hello, how are you? The person is like, I'm fine, but their face, the smile you used to see is no longer there again because of stress. So now, like I said, why it seems like you can't avoid stress, but there are steps in which you can actually take to reduce it. All right. So these are the 5 tips to manage stress. The first thing is to identify the source of your stress. That is the first thing. If you're stressed, what do I mean by this? Now, some people might say, "Oh, she's preaching or she's talking, and she's not even a nurse or a doctor to know all of these things." Because I'm sure that at least check your health and maintain your wealth. We know some of these things that he can actually help us, because I think some of these things are found in his field. But like I said, I am giving out what I have learned. So this is, they taught us this in school. All right, they taught this in school. So I just deemed it necessary to bring it here and share with you all, because I have actually put it into practice and it's actually working for me. It's actually working for me. And I saw some people going through stress, and I said, no, it's good that I share these tips with them. It might help them. It might help them in one or the other, the same way it helped me. Because this one I never knew, I never thought of this, and I was really going through a lot. But right now I am okay. I am relieved with all these tips that I learned. You know, my school now, University of the People, we are always there's so much to learn, guys. There's so much to learn there. There's so much to learn. Like, this topic at University of the People is what we call stress management. We have time management and we also have stress management. So I just said, okay, let me share these tips about stress management with you guys out there, so it might help one or two people. Okay, so like I said, the first thing is to identify the source of your stress. What do I mean by this? Now, you can't just be going through stress without knowing what exactly is causing that stress. You need to know, you need to ask yourself, I am thinking a lot, I am stressing a lot. Is it because of work? Is it because of a relationship? Is it because of family? Is it because of friends, neighbors, and so on and so forth? Or just my own thoughts? Guys, you need to be able to identify. Is it because some people are married and they are really going through a lot? They are really going through a lot. And we all know that stress can cause unnecessary medical condition. Yes. Sometimes when you're sick and you get to the hospital, they will tell you you don't need to get some rest. Don't stress yourself too much. Don't work too much. Don't be thinking too much. That's what the doctors will tell you. When you are going through some medical condition, they'll tell you, don't be thinking too much, don't work too much, don't stress yourself too much. So you need to know what exactly is causing this stress. Are you married and you're really going through stress? You need to identify, is it your children that are giving you stress? Are they friends, relatives, that's family, relationship, work, education? What exactly is giving you stress? That is the first thing you need to do for you to manage stress. You need to first of all identify the source of your stress, where your stress is coming from. Now, for instance, if I'm stressing a lot, if for instance, if I'm going to, for example, I have a problem with a friend, and I come home and I'm about to do my assignment, let's say a very close friend, it's obvious that I will not concentrate on that assignment. It's obvious that someone might be talking to me and I will not be attentive. I will not pay attention to what that person is saying. It's obvious that I will not just sleep well. But the thing is, why am I not sleeping well? Why am I not concentrating in doing my assignment? Why am I not paying attention to what this particular person is saying? What happened? I need to identify the source of that stress. What is causing me to get this tension? What is causing me to be so tense? Firstly, I need to identify. Okay, if I'm able to identify that it's because I had a problem with a friend, then from there I can try to see if it's better for me to talk with that friend, get things done, or we talk about it and maybe probably forgive each other, or I forgive the person or the person forgives me. And then from there you see that I will be able to concentrate on what I am doing. But now, if I'm still holding this person in my heart, or if I'm still having problem with this person, that I feel like this person is really close to me and I'm really feeling bad, it would be difficult even to eat. You might even lose appetite, guys. You might even lose appetite if you're going through stress. If you're going through stress, you might even lose appetite, because if you are having a problem with somebody and you haven't settled it, and this person is so close to you, so dear to you, it will be difficult for you to even concentrate on some certain things. So that is what I mean by you have to identify the source of your stress. Whatever that is stressing you up, firstly identify. If this stress is coming from my workplace, I need to look for a way to see how I can manage this. All right. If this stress is because of friends, I need to see how I can talk to my friends so we can maybe know how to go about things. If it's coming from my husband, we need to talk about it so I can stop stressing up myself. If it's coming from family, I need to look into it to see how I can stop these things from happening. So that is the first thing. If you're unable to identify the source of your stress, then you will never know what exactly is stressing you up. At the end of the day, you're angry, people are talking to you, you're angry, you're always moody, you are never happy. Someone will even ask you, why are you angry? You say, I don't know. Have you ever experienced that, guys? Like, somebody asks you, why are you looking sad? Say, no, it's okay, there's no problem. You yourself, you are trying to figure out what is even making me to, like, guys, such things have happened to me. I will just be moody. But my question is, why am I even angry? Sometimes, why am I angry? I don't even know why I'm angry. I don't even know why I'm just angry, and somebody will be like, you're not looking happy today, and I'll be like, I'm just like that. But at the end of the day, you see, you're stressing yourself over something you know nothing about. So if that is the case, then it will be very difficult for you guys to manage your stress. Like I said, everybody in the society is going through stress. It can come from work, it can come from family, relatives, children, husband, wife, edu- just name it. Everybody in the society is going through stress. But what is important is how to manage it. How can you manage your stress? Like I said, the first tip is identify the source of your stress. Now if you're able to identify the source of your stress, if you're able to say, okay, I have thought about it and the source of my stress is from my workplace, then you will know how to go about it. I've thought about it and the source of my stress is from my relationship. Why is the relationship giving me so much stress? Why is it giving me so much stress? You know how to go about it. It's from my children. You know how to go about it. You understand? So that is the first tip. Now the second tip is, I'm not sure most of you know about this. Like I said, it's something we studied at university of the people. I always call my school. I know some people are already, I hope you guys are not getting irritated. Doctor greeting me. Okay, let me take some comments. Daddy Pew, okay. Where is positive? Hey, positive Africa, please come in, come in, come in, come in. I'm missing you, I'm missing you. Please come in. Come in and say something. Please, where is Sandra Gaye? Please come in, abeg. Lady B Billionaire, please come in and say something, abeg. Okay, so the second tip which I learned and I want to share with you is what we call you practicing the 4 A's. I don't know if you have ever heard of the 4 A's before. The 4 A's here simply means the first A stands for avoid, the second A stands for alter, the third A stands for adapt, and the fourth A stands for accept. So the second tip is for you to practice the 4 A's, which we have avoid, adapt, alter, and accept. Now I'm going to be taking each of these 4 A's and I will be explaining. Now, the first A here is avoid. When we talk about avoid, what do we mean? Guys, if you know that you are going through stress over something that you have no control over, something you cannot change, the best way is to, if it's possible to avoid that thing, avoid it. For example, if you are in a relationship that is giving you so much stress that can even cause you unnecessary medical condition, you're not yet married to that person. If that person is giving you so much stress, you have done your best to change this person. It's not in marriage that this person will change, guys. You have done everything possible to change this person, to no avail. What I will advise you to do is for you to manage stress, for you not to be stressing yourself a lot, guys, avoid it. That is what the first A, avoid, stands for. Avoid it. Anything you know you have done your best to change, it's not working, you keep stressing yourself, you can't kill yourself over something you know it will not bring any positive results. If you're doing your best to change someone, you're doing your best to advise someone, you're doing your best to tell someone, oh, let's reason like this, let's reason like that, and it's not working, my advice to you is to avoid that person or avoid that thing. That is the best way. You are going to reduce the level of your stress. If you keep that thing and you know perfectly well that there is no way you can change it, you are wasting your time. You will keep stressing yourself up and your stress will not be managed. For you to manage your stress, the things that can be avoided should be avoided. That is the first A. Now the second A is to alter. These are things that you can change. If you feel like you can do this thing this way and you work out, why not do it? Why not? If you feel like if you give this advice to this person will take to that advice, you should do it. All right, you should give that advice to that person rather than stressing yourself. And because two people can never think alike, we might come across a situation. I'm thinking on one side, you're thinking on the other side, and you feel like I'm supposed to think like that. We are not the same. We can never be the same. The best way, if you feel like, if you're thinking over something and you feel like, okay, don't just assume that I know, don't just assume that I know this thing. No, what you need to do is, maybe you come to me, talk to me, advise me, and say, I thought you were supposed to think like this. You might just be surprised to see that I never thought, like, I did not even know about these things, and you're just telling me, I'm just learning these things from you. So if you see that it's a situation you can actually change, why not, guys? Change it rather than stressing yourself over it. For example, if you're about to do something, right? Or you ask someone to help you out and do something, and you see that that person maybe is wasting your time, or it's doing another thing, or and you have the power or the ability to do that thing, why just sit there and stress up yourself? Why not just get up and do it rather than stressing up yourself? So if you feel like, if you come across a situation and you feel like there is something you can actually do about it, guys, rather than sitting down and assuming and stressing up yourself, just get in and do that thing. So that is where this second A is coming from, where we say alter. Now the third A, we have adapt. Guys, what you cannot change, if you get into a, let me just take example like a company. If you get into a company, guys, don't just assume that they have to do things your own way. Or if you have been working in a company for a very long time and all of it suddenly change, like things change over time, right? And they bring in a new method of doing things. Don't just sit and you're stressing up yourself, all right, and thinking, oh, why are they changing it? Oh, why can't they do it my own way? Why not just adapt to the changes? Why not just adapt to the changes? For instance, if even in marriage, if you're married and something comes up and your husband say, okay, we're supposed to do this thing like this, let's take this other method. Instead of you to be quarreling, causing trouble in the house, thinking, stressing up yourself while your husband is changing his mind and so on and so forth, why not just adapt to the changes that occurs in the house? That will help you to reduce your stress. Because if you don't do this, you will be thinking about it, and this will cause you to keep stressing up yourself, which is very, very bad for your health. All right. And the last A here, we have accept. Anything you don't have control over, from the word accept, I'm very sure you understand what I mean, guys. Anything you don't have control over, why not just accept it? Why not just, especially things that happens naturally, why not just accept? Accept people the way they are. Stop wishing that, okay, this person will change, that person will, just accept the person the way, because like I said, two people can never be the same. Human beings can never be the same. And if you keep thinking that people will act like you will keep having problem with people, because the way you act towards a situation is not the way another person will react towards that very situation. So the best way is just sometimes just accept people the way they are. If somebody does something to you, at the end of the day comes and say, okay, forgive me, guys, just forgive and let it go. Just because there is nothing you can do about it, you have no control over it. You have no control over people. No matter how you try to change people's behavior, you can only advise them, but there is no way you can totally change a human being, because you cannot create one. You can only give an advice, but you can't change a human being. So the best way, guys, is just to accept people the way they are. There are people that talk a lot. There are people that are very quiet. There are people that are very calm. There are people that are very hot. Why stress up yourself? Thinking, oh, why is this person so hot? Why is this person so calm? Why am I talking and this person not talking? Sometimes, guys, the best way, when you do like that, you stress up yourself too much. The best way is just to accept that person the way that person is. All right? It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a relative, neighbor, and so on and so forth. Just accept people the way they are. All right, guys, so that's the second step. I'm done with the 4 A's. So practice the 4 A's, guys. The 4 A's here we have: avoid. So if you see that there is nothing you can do about this thing and the thing is avoidable, just avoid it. And the second A, we have alter. If you can change it, change it. We have adapt. You just need to adapt to changes. All right, whatever that happens, maybe you're working in a company or you're in a house with your husband or wife, family, and so on and so forth. When there are changes, just do your best to adapt to it. Stop thinking, stop stressing yourself over things you can actually adapt to it and it works for you. And the last A is accept. So anything you don't have control over, guys, please just accept it the way they are. All right, accept it the way they are. There are people that will start asking questions: why am I fat? Why am I slim? Why am I why am I short? Why am I tall? Why am I? Guys, these things you cannot change it. That's the truth. Whether you are tall or whether you are fat or whether you are slim, or it's God that created you the way you are. Why not just ask? These are things that you have no control over. If you keep thinking like you're walking on a way, I have a friend that she will always be like, that she wish she was really tall. She wish she was this. She wish she was beautiful like this person. She wish she. I'm like, all this wish you have been wishing for so many years now, it has not changed. Why not just accept the you that you are? Why are you wishing to be like someone when you know that you have no control over your own self? You did not create yourself. You didn't create yourself. That person didn't create himself or herself. So why are you worrying? Why are you so stressed up? Why are you so stressed up over something you have no control over? You can't change this thing. Why are you thinking so much? Why are you stressing yourself so much? Why not just accept yourself the way you are? Guys, if you do that, you see that you're going to reduce your level of stress. Just accept things the way they are. Things you have no control over, just accept it the way it is. You're going to reduce your level of stress. Now the third point is connect to others. What do I mean by connect to others? Guys, there are so many people that are going through a lot. Yeah, like they have so much, like there's this saying that a problem share is a problem half solved. Not that the problem is completely solved. Mr. Simon, please say something. Say something at the comment section. Let me know you are still there, please. If you disagree, sorry guys for the network. Oh my god. Let me share again. Thank you, Mr. Kweta. Thank you. The network, oh my god, is something else. Okay, Doc, thank you for coming back. Thank you. All right, so we're at the third point. Let me just struggle and round up before before this network comes after me again. So the third point here is to connect to others. To connect to others. So excuse me, I'll be right back. Yes, guys, like they always say that a problem share is a problem half solved, right? So for you to manage your stress, okay, I read something. Somebody said, let me see. Somebody asked a question that if your wife is giving you trouble or stressing you up, you're thinking of committing, please don't commit suicide. I beg of you. That's the last thing. That's the last thing you should think about. Don't commit suicide. I beg of you. See, if you commit suicide, that wife, that same day that they are burying you, that wife will bring another man. They will bury you together. So that should not even be an option at all. That should not even be an option at all. I think what you should do is, if this woman is really giving you stress, what you should do is, maybe you people should see, is it relationship therapist? Like somebody said he is a relationship therapist. Is it that the Peter said that? Hello sis, hello. My sister is in the building. Sister Betty, welcome. I'm so happy. I'm so happy having you, sis. Welcome. Yeah, so please, this person, you are saying that you want to go and commit suicide because your wife is giving you stress. I beg of you, I don't want to lose any of my subscribers. I don't have black dress to start visiting you, to start coming to your burial. Please, if you kill yourself because of a wife, I will not come. That is why we are here, to see how we can manage our stress, not to see how we can kill ourselves. I beg. So what they think, what I'll advise you to do is, maybe you can talk to, yeah, so maybe you can talk to someone. Yeah, talk to someone about this. This is where it brings us to the point: connect to others. When I talk of connecting to others here, it simply means if you are going through some certain things in life, guys, don't keep it to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself. Like, I watched a video online, and the person was saying like signs and symptoms of someone that wants to kill himself or herself is keeping to yourself, like just being alone, just being lonely. You know that person is probably thinking of something negative to. So please, guys, our third point is connect to others. If you're going through difficult moment in life, you're going through a situation in life, or something happened, please do your best. Look for someone that always make you happy, to talk to that person, or always make sure you're close to someone that makes you happy. If you're always close to someone that makes you laugh, make you smile, make you happy, guys, there's high chance that your level of stress will be reduced. That's the simple truth. Sometimes when somebody does something to you and you're very very angry, and you're able to meet up with someone that you talk and you smile together, you see that, in a moment, guys, you're forgetting about what you were going through or about your stress. But now if you go into a room, you sit by yourself, you're thinking, you're crying, it wouldn't change anything. It wouldn't change anything. Instead, it will increase the level of your stress. Please, if you're going through something in life, or pains or heartbreak and so on and so forth, please don't ever keep to yourself. Connect to other people. I'm not just saying you should go out there and start sharing your problem and start telling this person, oh, I'm going through this, oh, I'm going through that. No, 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 that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you're going through anything in life that is disturbing you, that is really really stressing you up, that can bring unnecessary medical condition, guys, please, I will advise you to look for someone that always make you smile or always make you happy, to talk to. Okay, talk with that person. See, it's just okay. Oh, check your health and maintain. Why will we be fighting now? Why will we be fighting? Why do you want to fight me? What have I done? Guys, let me take some comment, please. Okay. Cameroon. Cameroon. Since just conclude, because we will fight another day. Oh God. Why are you fighting with me now? Dog, why will you fighting with me? Mr. Kweta Bellis says, I am a relationship therapist. Please, guys, Mr. Kweta Bellis is there. If you need his number, I will give you. He said he is a relationship therapist. So this person that wants to kill himself because of a woman, please, you need to see Mr. Kweta Bellis. I beg of you. Don't kill yourself. I don't want to lose any subscriber. I'm telling you, if I hear that any of my subscribers died because of stress, after talking about how to manage stress, you still go and kill yourself, then you're not doing, then who do you think will be supporting me if you kill yourself? Please, don't kill yourself. Mr. Kweta Bellis is there to support you. All right, so that is the third point, which is very very important. Connect to others. If you're going through pains, heartbreaks, stress, whatever you're suffering from, please, be it sickness whatsoever, please do not keep this to yourself. Like I said, and we all know this saying, that a problem shared is a problem half solved. Don't keep it to yourself. Make sure you share it with someone that you can trust. All right, make sure you share it. Don't keep it to yourself, because the devil like that. When you keep such things to yourself, the devil will be like, okay, from the comment you can get somebody saying that, okay, he or she wants to commit suicide because of this or that. That's the devil's work. Like, That's the devil talking to you. It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. It's not God. That's not the voice of God. That's the voice of the devil telling you to commit suicide because of someone. If you commit suicide, you go to hell. Don't forget that. If your wife causes you to commit suicide, you go to hell. Like I said, we have tips how to manage. Now that it's even good that you're able to identify the source of your stress, which is your wife. You're able to identify that it is your wife that is giving you stress. Now it will be easier for you to tackle. Like I said, the relationship therapist is there, Mr. Kweta Bellis. DM him or DM me or give his number to you so that you can talk with him. All right, so that you don't commit suicide. And then at the end of the day, I come on live show, you are not there to watch, then they tell me that I just lost a subscriber. Or rest in peace. I don't want to see any rest in peace. I beg of you. I beg of you. Yeah, so make sure you connect to others. If you're going through such a thing, please get someone that makes you happy. Talk to that person. Or you look for a relationship therapist. Okay, Viana with another banana. Hello. Hello, host. Okay, hello, Lynette. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. All right, so that is the third point. Now, the fourth point is create time for fun and relax. Create time for fun and relax. Guys, seriously, this thing needs to be trashed. The way people are working, I'm not saying people should not work. Don't get me wrong. Before you say, obviously, there is no food for a lazy man. Of course, we all know that there is no food for a lazy man. Guys, but will you kill yourself? Will you kill yourself? All these things you're working for, all these things you're killing yourself. If you die today, guys, they will not bury you with any of these things. They will not bury you with any of these things. So, no matter how much you, no matter how much you're working, please create time for yourself. Create time to relax. Create time to have fun. Like I always say, if you watch like my second channel, Ako Event 237, I said there that please look for an entertaining video or program, a program that entertains you, and watch when you are free. Don't make your life to be like, oh, it's all about work, it's all about school, it's all about children. All these things are important. I'm not saying they are not important, but guys, remember, if you stress up yourself and you die today, they will bury you alone. There's nobody that will cry and then they will take the two of you, put in one coffin and bury. Am I saying that somebody will last on earth? That's not what I'm saying. But please don't shorten your life because you're stressing yourself too much. If you meet, I'm sure that doc knows that too much stress can bring some unnecessary medical condition. I'm very sure. If it's not even a matter of being a doctor or a nurse, all of us we know this. All of us we know this. If you stress yourself too much, you might just have unnecessary medical conditions. Like I said, when you get to the hospital, you hear the doctor say, don't stress yourself too much, don't work too much, make sure you have some rest, make sure you rest, and so on and so forth. So please, don't just say, oh, it's work. Everybody's looking for money. After the live program, Mr. Kweta Belly say, okay, Mr. Kweta Belly, after this live program, I'm going out to eat roasted catfish and pepper soup. Let me give myself a treat. That is what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Mr. Kweta. That is exactly what I'm talking about. So many of us, like, all we do is walk, 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 walk. Even when we see people enjoying themselves, even when we see people having fun, it's like a sin. It's like a crime. It's like they have killed someone. You just feel like this person is too lazy. You see somebody maybe watching a program, or you see somebody maybe having fun, maybe going to the beach, maybe relaxing somewhere, eating fish like what Mr. Belly said he's going to do. To you, it's like this person is just wasting money. Are you serious? Are you serious? Feed the body that works the money, guys. Feed the body that works the money. I'm not saying you should just spend unnecessarily. I'm saying that no matter how much you work, don't stress yourself too. Relax yourself. Look for time. Go out. Have fun. Look for entertaining program. When you're free, watch. Smile. Guys, smile. A lot of us, we work too much and we just feel like we came here on earth just to work, go to work, come back, sleep. The next day we go to work, come back, sleep. We look for what the children are going to eat. All these things are very, very important. I'm not saying they are not important, but I'm saying it is for your own good. we are trying to see how we can reduce your level of stress, because some of these things you might be stressing, some of these things might be as a result of too much work. When you come back, even to watch TV, you maybe you have a TV, maybe to watch is a problem. To even follow one program on TV is a problem. If the person that is even following that program is a lazy person, guys, I'm not saying people should spend most of their time to watch TV or do this or do that. Remember, we are looking at tips on which we can reduce stress. Guys, if you do this, if you're able to relax yourself, go out there, have some fun, eat some fish like Mr. Kweta Belly said he's going to do, buy some pork meat. Please, nobody should tell me to give money, because the next night people will start saying give me the money, because you know Cameroon is bad. I myself, I need to eat that pork. I'm already feeling like eating. Oh my god. I hope my sister Betty is still, she's still in the house and she knows what I'm talking about. Me, I have to eat fish. All right, guys, so please, I beg of you, create time for yourself. Don't stress yourself too much before you die, and then you start regretting. Please create time for yourself. Okay, somebody said network is really giving me a lot of stress. Yeah, Mr. Daniel, yeah, same here. My network too is disturbing. Diana's beauty. Oh my god, sis, big sis. I really I'm happy you're here. Okay. Who will follow me out after? Mr. Kotabellis, you owe me a treat. Oh my god, seriously. I can't wait. I can't I can't wait for that treat, because I need something in my system. Yeah. To relax. To relax. Fear, okay, Tizanadi say fear Cameroon with this network issue. I'm telling you, Tizanadi, I'm telling you, this network issue is not good at all. Guys, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best for the network to be okay. I'm doing my best for the network to be okay. But you know, like what I said about the 4 A's, accept. You know, I don't have control over the network. So what I just need to do is to reduce my stress, right? It's just to practice the 4A. Accept that that's how the, yeah, so I've accepted it, that that's how the network is. So I'm practicing the 4A's. I don't want to stress myself up. I don't have control over it. So what I do is practice one of the 4A, which is accept. So I've accepted that that's how Cameroon network is. I've done my best. I've done my best to alter it, but there's no way. There's nothing I can do about it. So what I need to do is just to accept. All right. Yeah, guys. So I have just accepted. Like Tizana did say, I should just accept the network. Yeah. So I should not be preaching what I cannot do. So the 4A's, I've accepted the network of Cameroon. I've done my best to alter it. There's no problem. So I've accepted it, guys. All right. So the last point, guys, let's just conclude with the last point, because of the network, so we don't get into trouble. Manage your time better. Manage your time better. So under this manage your time better, guys, we have don't overcommit yourself. What do I mean by don't overcommit yourself? Guys, don't put so much work on yourself. Don't put so much work on yourself that at the end of the day you're so tired, like you killed someone, or you were being beaten, or you, guys, please, that body, you need to take care of that body. You need to take care of your body. Don't overcommit yourself. All right. Okay, so the next one is prioritize tasks. What do I mean by prioritize tasks? If you know that this task is not as important, it's not that important, please, you can forgo it. Like if you have 4 tasks to do and you feel like 2 of them is not that important, you can actually do 2, and then you leave the rest for another day. Don't just do everything the same day and you get so tired, you get so stressed up, and at the end of the day maybe you develop illness or something. Please make sure you do what you think is more important at a time. Don't just put everything together and you're struggling to do, you're stressing yourself, you want to go this way, you at the same time you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do that. No, check out if you have like 4 or 5, which one is the most important. Let me do the most important first, so that at the end of the day, if I've done like 3 or 2 and I'm tired, I can actually skip keep this one for another day. All right, don't put so much work on yourself that at the end of the day you're so tired, you develop illness, that at the end of the day you spend more than what you're even investing. All right. So the third point is dedicate responsibility. If you're in a house, maybe with your husband, with your children, with family, don't just put all of the work on yourself. Guys, don't put all of the work on yourself. All right, don't put all of that work on yourself. Dedicate responsibility. You can tell this person do this, you can tell this person be cleaning, be washing plates, do this, cook while I'm doing this. Please don't do all the work in the house alone. There are people that want to show that, okay, I have power, six, is it six pack or what? There are people that want to show that, oh, I'm hardworking, I'm this, and so they want to do everything. At the end of the day, you stress up yourself and you're the one going through that pain. Please, if you're in a house with people, yeah, maybe your husband, you can beg him, oh, please help me do one or two things. Oh, my daughter, please do this, my son, please do this, my husband, please do this, so I can do this. Let there be division of labor. All right, let there be division of labor. Delicate responsibility. Don't leave everything upon yourself. Don't just carry the load alone, because at the end of the day you'll be the only one suffering. If you are able to dedicate responsibility, you see that you'll be able to do whatsoever you want to do, and then you have enough time to rest, and that will help you to reduce your stress. But if you get up in the morning, you wash dresses, you dry clean, you wash plates, you cook, you maybe you start doing other things, you go to the farm, the same day you're doing all these things, at the end of the day you come back around 10 p.m. Tell me how you will not be stressed up, guys. Tell me how you will not be stressed up. But if you're able to dedicate responsibility, you get up in the morning, you tell your child, please wash the plates, the other child, please maybe clean the house, let me go to the farm, let your father do this, let your father, at the end of the day there's division of labor, and you are able to finish early, and then you have some rest. You see that your level of stress will be reduced. But if you do all of these things alone because you want to show that, okay, I'm very hardworking, at the end of the day you see that you're being stressed up, you're just stressing yourself up. All right, so that is one of the points under manage your time.